Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your extended reading. This is the August 17th. They took you for granted extended video. We left off with the Two of Swords as far as what this, where we are at this point when we get to having to make this decision. And that's what we're going to be finding out. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be finding out right now. I want to leave these cards out just in case, so that we have the history to reference. But with the Two of Swords, I'm going to be pulling energy on that. So, Spirit, please and thank you. Please clarify the Two of Swords, this decision that we have coming up. Okay, so we have the World in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So I feel like the decision, that's happening, okay, with this is, with the World in reverse, it's kind of like, do I choose myself? Do I stay single? Do I stay abundant? Or do I go for, a new passionate beginning with someone else? Do I go for what's being offered to me? Do I still feel the fire? Do I still feel the passion? Is what the decision is going to be weighing very heavily on these Two of Swords. Do I stay single or do I go for this? So if Sagittarius were to go for this, what would happen? Strength in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse. And the Nine of Swords. Why is everything coming out in reverse? I don't know why. Okay. It's just like crazy. Because you know what I feel, Sagittarius? You've gone through so much healing. And I kind of feel like it's tempting to go back to this. Even if it's not just one person. I feel as if like if it's tempting to go back. Are you showing love to yourself when you know that you've been hurt? Because I think that you would see it as if this person came back, where their story of telling you where they've been, what they've been doing, or maybe this is something that you find out on your own about if they were dating other people or if they were just out, maybe they may come back. I remember I did a reading about this a couple months ago or just a few weeks ago about how they passed you up for a spam bot, for somebody who wasn't even real, where it was like a fake profile or a catfish or something like that. And they were going to come back and be like, haha, I was talking to this girl or guy and it turned out to be a fake profile. Haha. So what are you doing tonight? And you're just like, what? And meanwhile, you've done so much. Like, I think the message is like to go back to this at this point. Like if you made the decision, if you were to go back with this, would feel like you're not loving yourself. You would undo the healing that you did. You would undo the healing. You would undo the mental clarity that you got on this with the Nine of Swords energy. You would undo it. Like you would undo all of this healing that you already went through. Because you could accept rejection. You can accept rejection, right? And that the fact that this person didn't choose you. Because I feel like, in the past, Sagittarius, this may have hurt you when somebody didn't choose you, and it may have kept you stuck and wondering why. Why didn't this person go for me? What's wrong with me? But you have to remember that there are people in this world that will never be satisfied with what's in front of them because it's too easy. Where Spirit makes it easy, the universe makes it easy. But we all have free will, and we can all decide that this person in front of me is everything that I want. Everything that I want. Everything I've ever dreamed of. Everything I've ever manifested. And then boom, it's right here. And because they don't have the faith like you do, what do? They go out and they say, well, wow, look at this gift I got. But I'm going to go out there and I'm going to see what else is out there. If I can manifest this, let me see what else I can manifest. And that's great. But you don't hurt the thing that was meant for you, because another person's energy, Sagittarius's energy, is involved in this too. And I think that this person doesn't see that either. And that's why they would keep their mouth shut if they found out that you were marrying someone else, because that just becomes, their tragic story of the one that got away, another one that they could look at and follow and be obsessed about and, try to manifest that again in someone else, only to realize down the road with this 10 of Swords that you had it. You chose not to take it. But you're not going to find someone like Sagittarius again. You may find pieces of this person, especially if you go for the superficial outlining of it. Well, Sagittarius liked books. This one liked books. So, okay, let me go for this one because this one likes books. But they don't smile like Sagittarius. They don't smell like Sagittarius. They don't walk like Sagittarius. They don't have the confidence like Sagittarius. They're not showing me the love like Sagittarius did. They don't make me feel like Sagittarius did. So this person is dooming themselves to keep going on and on and on and on and on, trying to find pieces of you out there in the world that only exist within you. Because you were built a certain way, and not everybody is the same. And I don't think that this person realizes that. But they're about to find out. They're about to find out, because I really feel like, you don't want to undo all the healing that you did. You do not want to have to go back and heal this situation again, because it's happened before. In different ways, in different forms, with different people, but it's happened before, Sagittarius, right? And it's kind of like you spent all this time healing and you meet this person and they come into your life, however they came into your life, and you're thinking, wow, this must be my reward. This feels good. And then it's like, gone. What is this person's intentions towards Sagittarius? Page of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Page of Swords. And the Tower in reverse. Breadcrumbing. Breadcrumbing is what I see. The Page of Pentacles. A very small offer. Seven of Cups. I'm going to keep it small. I'm going to keep it light because I know that I have options. Right? Page of Swords. The spying card, whatever you want to call it. Page of Swords. I'm not going to say or do anything, because the Tower in reverse, I'm not going to say or do anything that's going to reveal how I really feel about Sagittarius, because I intend on moving as slow as shit. This energy is very low, very basic. You got two pages here, and the Seven of Cups and the Tower in reverse. Because this is another way of saying it's not ready yet, because Source, they don't want this. I feel as if they don't want, they're trying to keep themselves as small and as slow as possible so that it looks like they're going into this. It looks like, they're making moves. But Spirit is not stupid. Spirit knows what's in your heart. They know what's in your mind. They see and feel your intentions. So if it's like, oh, okay, well, I'll just say, I'll text Sagittarius every once in a while, or I'll make an offer to see them every once in a while, and then maybe I'll come through with it, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll start a conversation with Sagittarius about their plans for the future or what they're investing in or whatever it is. But it's very small because they're trying to avoid a disaster. They're trying to avoid this tower coming down where they have no choice but to say how they feel. No choice. Because I see you saying I do to someone else. That is my greatest fear, but I'm powerless to stop it. I'll hold my peace. They think they're powerless to stop it. So this person, what I'm getting is this person has nightmares about this happening. This person has nightmares of, looking at your social media and seeing that relationship status has changed to in a relationship. And all of your friends being so happy and being like, wow, congratulations, we can't wait to meet him. Like all this stuff and seeing all the pictures and watching the timeline of your connection going forward while they're still sitting there watching, not saying anything, not doing anything. Because they never expressed what they wanted. They never said what they wanted from you. At least if they asked you what they wanted, they would have gotten their answer. Because I feel, Sagittarius, you would have been very honest with what you wanted. If they had said, be mine forever, I'll never let you go, I'll be that loyal, loving, caring person to you, and then actually showed it to you, it would be a different story. Because I feel, Sagittarius, and I understand this because of the healing that you went through and because of the past that you had with these past situations, with these past loves, I really feel like you were nervous to say how you felt. Because you didn't want the rejection. You didn't want well, I don't feel the same way about you. Sorry if you misunderstood me, or I didn't want to lead you on, or I didn't want to this, or, the person just kind of ghosted you or took advantage. And that's, it's a very scary thing, but it's part of being vulnerable, Sagittarius. And that's the part and I'm not saying that you're off the hook here because I'm coming for you now, Sag, because there's part of this in here where you didn't communicate exactly what you wanted either, because you kind of let this person, you thought you were being smart by letting them reveal themselves, but people are motivated by, each other's feelings. If you're sending a signal or, of interest, right? Which I don't know, what you're supposed to do, like get their face printed on a t-shirt and do cartwheels in front of their house. Like, what are you supposed to do? But I would think that there's definitely an energy of interest that people give off and that they show and that they say to let you know that I'm interested in you. But it's a conversation that two people need to have, because I really feel like this is like a ghost of Christmas future type thing where this hasn't happened yet. But this is in the direction that it's going. Give me some insight on the conversation between Sagittarius and their person. Six of Wands in reverse. Let me pull from another deck because this one seems to be in all reverse. And I don't know why. It could just be the way I put it down, but let me see what I get. Give me the energy on the conversation between Sagittarius and this person. Two of Pentacles. So it could go either way. With the Six of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, it could go either way. But I feel like the way I see this card, the way she's holding those two pentacles, it's like a head over heart decision. The Six of Wands is about not being seen, not being successful, but it's not necessarily a card of it's just the energy of, it could go either way, because either you say exactly how you feel and what you want, or you don't say how you feel and what you want. You keep everything on a very afraid, non-vulnerable, superficial conversation, and you don't actually say what's in your heart, what's on your mind. But we don't want to have that conversation when we feel desperate, when we feel like we're losing this person, when we feel like, wow, they could meet somebody else, or I'm afraid that they might meet someone else, so therefore I'm going to have this conversation at the last minute. And that's where we get this. I see you saying I do to somebody else. It doesn't mean you're going to marry somebody else, but yes to somebody else to a date, yes to somebody else to have a committed relationship. That's not the time when we come in and say, hey, by the way, I have feelings for you. And this is how I've been feeling this whole entire time. Or acting upset when you find out that your person or you or whatever is at another commitment, but you never said anything, so how are they supposed to know? And that goes for both of you. So what I'm going to tell you is this, and I'm speaking from the heart. Let me tell you, I'm speaking from it because I've done it. I've been there, and I've done it twice in my life. And I am releasing this right now. I have always kept my feelings for someone a secret because I feared rejection. I feared, what if they liked me too? Now what? How am I supposed to act? What am I supposed to do? So I would keep it a secret and I would push people away. And I would not say anything until it got to the point where I had to say something. And of course, that was the wrong time. Too much time had passed, or just, I didn't make myself clear enough in the upfront. And I'm not saying that, you just met this person or whatever it is, and you want to say, hey, listen, I like you, I have feelings for you, where do you see this going? No, you make your intentions as to what you want clear. You could say, I want a committed, loving, loyal connection with someone. And you're saying it to that person so that they automatically kind of know, yeah, and if I'm showing you interest and I'm asking you to hang out and I'm talking to you and I'm smiling at you and I'm whatever, that you're a contender in that. We as humans need to have more balls. Because people are not mind readers. I am a mind reader, but not really. I'm a psychic. But people, you know what I mean? You have to tell people how you feel. And it's in a moment of where there's not desperation attached to it. Where, I feel this person moving on, so let me say something. Or I see this person moving on, so let me come out of my face and say something. Otherwise, you're going to be forced to hold your peace forever. Where you're not getting in the energy of sitting there and watching to wait to see if they break up. Or to see if this person comes back to you after they've, had a horrible relationship or whatever it was. You don't want to wish that on anybody. But if you want this person, you like this person, you have to say it. And if you've already said it and they're still acting like this, then move on. Release it and let it go. Let it go, because maybe they have some more healing to do. Because I feel I'm speaking to a very healed Sagittarius. What's the next step? Ace of Wands. So now we have the Ace of Wands coming up, where the Ace of Wands was in reverse. Because now the energy's changed, right? What's causing a change in energy? What's causing this Ace of Wands? Clarify the Ace of Wands. Spirit says it's the conversation that you have. It's when you state your intentions. The Magician. The Magician. You have what it takes to reignite this by saying what you want. Because if you say what you want and you tell this person how you feel, at least you know that you tried, you put yourself out there. And you said, listen, this is how I feel. And for some of you, you may feel like you don't have any grounds to say this because you really don't know this person very well. But there's a moment that the two of you had. There's a connection that brought you two together. The divine doesn't care that you didn't go play video games for 6 hours with this person. They don't care about that. They don't care that you didn't go to dinner 12 times with this person. They don't care about that. They care that they put you on the same path. The two of you met each other, you said hello, and now you're in each other's energy. And saying that I want to get to know you better is not enough, especially if they're not showing you that they want to get to know you better. But somehow this person knows you. Somehow this person has access to seeing you and seeing what you're doing. And they may be using social media to get to know you. You know how like you look at somebody's posts or whatever and you feel as if you kind of know them? But that's not getting to know somebody. That's monitoring them. That's spying on them. That's something different. That's not getting to know somebody. That's like I don't know, peeking at the Christmas presents. We all know that people don't post their true feelings or their intentions on Facebook. It's just kind of, all right, well, like I said earlier, like they're monitoring just to wait to see if you meet somebody, to wait to see if, you know, somebody else, like you're seeing someone else or whatever's happening instead of going to you and directly asking you, hey, are you seeing someone else? I'd like to get to know you on that level. But that's in a perfect world, you know? So you have everything you need to manifest an Ace of Wands, whether it be with this person or it be with someone else. You have the power, Sag. Use it. You don't have to be the Queen of Wands in reverse. You can be the Queen of Wands. Your wands are your word. Don't be thinking negative or talking negative. Think positive. And continue to be happy throughout this. Because this pain doesn't touch, this low level energy pain doesn't touch you no more. You've healed. So even if this person would sit there like a clown and be like, whoa, I don't feel the same about you, Sagittarius. I'm going to go out and I'm going to find, you know, someone else. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Have a nice day. Here's your receipt. No refunds. Okay, good. Let him go. Because it's good. Let it go. Because and don't give it another thought if that's what you decide to do. Just don't give it another thought. Close the door. Move on. Manifest the Ace of Wands with someone else. You are being directly told your word is your wand. Whatever you say, think, feel, invest in, keep it positive. Make this decision to do that. Make this decision that you're going to be successful, Sagittarius, no matter what. And nothing and nobody can hold you back. I hope that this helped you. And I hope that this gave you clarity. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that. All the information to do that is in the description box. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for listening. And I wish you the best of luck with this because I've been there and I understand this 100%. 100%. And I know it's hard. I know it is. I can feel how hard it is to just be like, well, I got to do this again. But maybe the one and last time you do it with somebody who really reciprocates how you feel will be the last time you have to do it. Okay? So take care, Sag, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.